Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Oh my gosh! It looks like I've eaten like, oh wow. That
looks like you ate your lipstick.
Good morning everybody and welcome to the second part of the clubbing dress vlog. I'm here with the lovely Tash, as you guys met in the last episode. It is 9:30 in the morning. I've got a full face of makeup and I thought I would wear it the whole day and see how it lasts and how it looks. Only problem is I accidentally overlined my lips and I look like a clown. But aside from that, I'm pretty happy with it. And then I'll do the tattoos on the actual day. What we're doing is sewing the bits together, trying it on, and then we're going to draft the diamonds, spray paint the diamonds as soon as possible, and then get onto the diamante straps.
Yes, indeed.
So we're doing so many things. Cool. Well, we'll keep you updated and for the fitting and... Oh, by the way, the wig. Okay, the wig. Last night I did a really bad like 20-minute vlog and it was so bad I was like, I cannot use this ever. So basically it was just me going, how do I cut hair? I'm stressed. La, 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 la. How do I even clip this? Oh god. Oh, I'm stressed. Going to do it. I'm going to cut the wig. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, ta-da! Please do not use this as a tutorial because it won't help you. It's looking really good. So the wig is from Wiggers Fashion and it comes in the pigtails and I decided to take the pigtails out and I'll be trying it on later today when we have the last fitting and the dress and the makeup and oh my gosh, I got lipstick on my teeth again. Tash is just cutting the back piece so it's the same length as the front piece and we're going to stencil out the diamonds and drive to my mum's house and use her garage to spray paint because it is a super windy day today, like really windy. You probably can't see the trees, but they're like, ah. Do you want to educate the people on the maths that you just instilled in me? Is that the right word? Probably not.
So it needs to be 5 diamonds tall and 5 diamonds wide, but we're spray painting the piece as a whole. So we need to take the measurement of this whole piece, divide it by 10, and that is the width of our diamonds.
Width of diamonds, yo! Okay, goodbye. Okay, so we did more maths and we've decided to take apart the dress. We measured the seam and we are just like praying that our maths is correct so that the triangles, the diamonds match up properly. Hello, people! Okay, so what has happened is we're at my mum's house. It is literally the windiest day of the year, I think, here in Australia. So we are going to do the spray painting in my mum's garage and we need to move the car and my dad's coming over to help us set up the table and there's so much that we need to do, but for the meantime we need to get these diamonds measured out. We know the measurements now.
Yeah, it's like quite specific. What was it,
14.3 and 11.2.
Yeah.
And we're working by centimeters, by the way, for you Americans, because centimeters is the best metric system. Fight me. Find me. Knock on my door. I will fight you. It is. It's true. Hello, brother.
Hello.
We have a dog. We are dog sitting. This is Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Okay. Goodbye, Sophie.
Okay, these are our measurements. So as you can see, we've got 15.3 by 11.2. So we're just measuring it out onto the contact paper here. Luckily, it already has 1 centimeter measurements, so we can work with that.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah, this is the Harley Quinn nightclub. I'm just setting up.
My dad is helping us set up a table in my mum's garage so that we can do it undercover and the wind doesn't get in the way of our spray painting and stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. Oh, Jack, you just can't throw.
I'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, my family. Oh! So whilst Tash is measuring out the diamonds, I'm going to do a spray test with a random bit of contact and see how we go. Oh! There's a lot of spray paint on the table. He said I could do it on the table, but is this what? There's a lot of spray paint on the table. Is that bad?
Doesn't matter. Too much.
Too much?
Yeah. So you're going to have to do 2 or 3 coats because in this weather will dry. And
Welcome to Geometry with Laura. We are making some diamonds. So as you can see, we've spent like 20 minutes just measuring out where all the dots go, and now we're actually getting the diamonds lined up, and then we will have many contact diamonds, enough to put on the dress. And then spray paint. Okay, so we have all our diamonds mapped out, and now we're just going to cut the contact, and then more updates to come, and we'll stick it on the material. And I'm getting hungry, so we are aiming to finish all the spray painting and then go get food, because food is amazing.
Hello YouTube, so I'm taking over the vlog for a bit. Laura's just gone to get food. I was really stressed out about the fact that the contact is clear, and so putting it on the dress is going to be really difficult to like line up. So what I've done is I've given a really light coat of spray paint to the contact paper, and that'll just make it a little bit easier to see what we're actually working with. I'm talking a super light coat. So we've got full diamonds here, a whole lot of them. We've got half diamonds horizontally and half diamonds vertically.
I was eating a sushi roll because we stopped for lunch and my bottom lip hit my chin. So I can't seem to get the lipstick off. Well, hello, stranger. See, this is where I get my good looks and sense of humor from, everybody. Jason Gilbert. So if you see lipstick on my chin, I know it's there. I just can't be bothered to get it off. The dress is laid out. We have left one of the seams together so that we know for certain that the diamonds are going to line up on one seam. And that is the test piece that I sprayed earlier.
Beautiful.
And it turned out really well. Oh my God. Hello. Yeah. Wow. So for our reference photos, we've been using the Hot Toys figurine because they actually are able to see the costume in real life. So this is probably our best accurate representation. Even though it's a small figurine, it's our best representation.
We've got the half black diamonds at the top, and then it's a full black diamond at the bottom. But because we're working in reverse, that means that we will put the full diamonds at the top and the half ones at the bottom.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
And I think the most important thing is for our diamonds to have the ones that go straight through the center.
Good point.
Good point. Update. Plus, lipstick on the chin. Still there. Can't be bothered to get it off. Whatever. We are still contacting the diamonds. We've had to adjust them quite a few times. It's really stressful. So what I'm doing is I'm holding out the material, so I'm stretching it, and Tash is putting down the contact. I don't know what they did on the set of Suicide Squad, but I'm telling you now, this is messed up. This is so hard. I don't know how many people they had working on these bloody dresses, but it was really difficult, and they must have had...
it was made by a machine.
It had to be made by a machine. It had to be... I just cannot tell you how frustrating this is. Or at least they had a machine that stretched out the fabric in 4 different ways so that the material...
like just sprayed on.
And it... because doing it this way is really challenging. I'm going to spray this much of the dress up until here. Let that dry, stitch up the other seam, untie this seam so that we can line up the other side of the dress with the black diamonds. A lot of the links keep breaking, and we have to keep going in with tweezers. Like, this is how intense it is.
Yeah.
And also, my dad put up a light for us to work in because he's an electrician and he's awesome. I look like that guy from Monsters Inc. that gets his like laugh extracted, the scream.
You'll have to post a photo. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I look like. I hope I find a photo of him. We have finally, oh my goodness, for how many hours, been contacting these squares. We're finally ready for the first thing of spray paint. There's a diamond there, not to worry, it's just clear. And we have put contact over this bit here. That means we are going to spray the whole thing, let it dry, then readdress the seams. Hello to my mum. G'day, Lisa.
G'day.
G'day. Thank you for letting us use your garage.
All is good.
The Jason Gilbert spray paint extraordinaire.
you want it in black?
Street artist in Berlin, world renowned, is going to spray the dress for us. No pressure at all. This isn't hours and hours of endless work. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's happening.
We're better off to do 5 coats and get it right.
Yeah.
Than one super thick coat that runs. Yeah, this coat is good. It's taking up a lot more run.
Wow. So very stressed, but we're gonna go back to my dad's place and we're gonna get started on the straps. And yeah, that's the plan. So I guess we'll touch base when you see you. So what's happening is I have just black broadcloth lying around, and because we were having troubles with the dress slipping everywhere, we are going to line the top part for the double-sided tape. So I'm just going ahead, Tash has done the cutting and the hem bit, and I'm just sewing away, making that curve, and so we don't have any raw edges.
Look at her go.
Stop it. I'm now a professional.
This is it. This is the cosplay.
This is the cosplay. It's called Clubbing Harley. Look it up.
Oh,
Jeez, it's
incredible.
The perfect representation. Look at this footwear, people.
It's a whole thing. It's
feel-
fashion, baby.
Stop it. I feel like a scholar. You know
You
what
do,
that-
yeah.
Thank you.
When you have the robe.
The idea was it was going to drape down, but this is just going to get in the way.
It's a bit weird, yeah.
So we're just going to do
Just triangles.
a boob panel.
Like a bikini.
2 boob panels, that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly, a bikini.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll let you know how it goes. Goodbye and vlog. Welcome. So we were working back at my dad's, we've come back to my mum's. This is dry to the touch. It's still a bit tacky. Obviously it's going to need to dry overnight for it to be perfect. But because we're on a really strict time, we are going to peel off the contact with this side so that we can sew the other side together and match up our diamonds. So the first bit of contact to come off is our spare contact.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm stressed. Here we go. Get up. It's so delicate.
Yeah.
This is what I think about you, contact. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna leave the contact on this part because if we don't need to take it off, we won't until we actually have to work with it, just to give it extra drying time. Tash is going ahead and snipping our draft stitching. So it is about 5:30 in the afternoon. We've been going since 9. We've had sushi, but now we're having chicken rolls for dinner. You look exhausted.
Rickety wrecked.
We're pretty wrecked, but we can do this and we're gonna eat food. Tash is sewing the 2 bits together. Instead of doing one entire thread from point A to point B, we are restitching maybe 5 or 6 times to reinforce it in case one string snaps. Then the whole thing doesn't unravel and it's not a disaster.
Yeah.
So it's for a bit of extra security and it's going well. And then we have the extraordinaire spray painter, the Jason Gilbert, may I repeat, the Jason Gilbert, on standby for the spray painting.
There, see that big worst bit?
That face says it all.
Tash and I did a bit of an accident and we have the whole family in here trying to fix it. Basically what happened, guys, is we still have the contact diamonds on, and whilst Tash sewed the seam, the contact paint got onto the actual painted grid.
And it didn't adhere to this, it just was like a film.
Exactly. So the film of the contacted paint peeled off onto the metal and has left a gluggy film. So the entire family was in here brainstorming a solution, and the Jason Gilbert came up with one. So we've got sticky tape and everyone's going ahead and lightly damping on the grid to lift off that excess film, and then we will do another thin layer of spray paint to even it out, because it's better if there's less rather than too much gluggy spray paint and it will ruin the movement of the mesh.
The lesson learnt is allow the spray paint to dry for 24 hours completely. So if you're in a very cool and cold climate, even longer.
Yep, that's it. Because Tash and I were time sensitive and we had to get this cosplay done with a deadline, we just rushed into it and didn't leave it to dry for 24 hours, which we should have. Look at that expertise. Oh, damn. Jason?
Nice photo for the thumbnail.
Should we take a nice photo for the thumbnail?
So
Yes.
pale
Oh,
in
where am I?
comparison.
Oh. It is 9 p.m. We have done a full 12-hour day just on the dress. And when I mean just on the dress, I mean like 5-minute lunch breaks and just insane.
Yeah.
But what needs to happen is we need to regroup again. So we were very optimistic, thinking we'd get the whole thing done today.
It always takes longer than you think, doesn't it?
It does, so we need to let the thing dry for 24 hours. But we will be reconvening soon. So watch out for another video because it's gonna come out. Hello.
Thank you so much, Tash, for being amazing, and I love you, and you're a very good friend, and I value your friendship, and you're amazing. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and vlog!
Hold on. Watch out for that. Okay, end vlog. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Ugh. Words. End vlog. See you later. End vlog. Bye. End vlog. Okay, what's the screen doing? This fabric makes me want to die. Reference photos. End vlog. End vlog. End vlog. End vlog. This is such an unflattering angle. It's the thumb face. I love contact. Thumb chin. Lipstick. You guys look so angelic with the light coming from behind you.
This is like the most attractive I've ever been in my whole life.
Oh yeah.
End vlog.
End vlog. End vlog.
End vlog.
End vlog.
Oh no. Is that just a sponge?
Hello. Hold on. Oh. Hello. Oh well.